Okay, everybody is muted. Grand Rising, everybody. It is Friday. Okay, today is a great day to have a great day. Yes. So if you have your crystals, grab your crystals. I'm going to take my glasses off. All right, ladies, deep breath in. And gentlemen, if you're joining on the replay, as you're grounding and as you're connecting, pay attention to how your body is feeling. As I'm going through the crystalline tube, if you use that method, pay attention to what your body is doing as you're traveling through that tube. Are you moving fast? Are you moving slow? If you're picturing light, how is that light and energy moving through your tube? Are we connecting to Mother Earth? Are we connecting to Father Sky? Just feel where your energy is lying right now. Just get deep into the breaths. If you're feeling a little worn down, if you're feeling energized, we're right in the middle. We're going to feel good about today. Feel Good Friday. There is a mirror dropping down slowly from the sky. Our guides and our ancestors are lowering it. Do you see anyone? And you're dropping it right in front of you. Where are you sitting? What's in the reflection with your face? Are you inside? Are you outside? Are you in your room? Are you in a forest? Are you walking down a street? Be still wherever you are. And now look at this mirror and your reflection. What is in the reflection of the mirror with you? Now look at you. I know this is hard sometimes. It makes us uncomfortable. Why can't we look into our own eyes? I want you to look now. Look at your reflection. Look at every single crease on your face. Every line that was formed from laughing, from worry, from crying, has molded such a beautiful face. Experience is on our face. Memories are on our face. You can see them. See how amazing you are. See all the things that you have done for so many people. They're pointing out animals to me. Even little animals that you have helped. Bugs. Little things. Those little things were big things. Even the smallest drop in the biggest body of water will make a ripple effect. That is how energy works. Now look yourself in that mirror again. We're going to have tiny drops of love that we continue to drop for us. Send those waves out for you as well. Feel Good Friday. Look in that mirror. Think of all the things you have accomplished. Let them play through your mind right now in a Rolodex. Starting from kindergarten, move your way up. I'll give you a moment of silence. And they want you to scroll all the fun, laughing, and joyful memories. If nothing is coming up, release your ego. See them leaving your body right now. Go back again. Deep breaths. Look in the mirror again. Look at all the things that you have accomplished and been through. Sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit for the battles that we have fought. A lot of people think that people look at other people and just judge them. Oh, look at her doing that. And look at them doing this. A lot of times we don't realize we look at other people thinking, look at how hard her life has been. Look at how strong she is. And not give that credit to us. Those of us that have empathy can see others and their struggles. We can see how strong they are. But we never look at ourselves in that mirror and see how strong that we have been. When others look at us, promise they are also saying, look at how strong they are. Look at what they have been through. I don't know if I could have done that in their shoes. Feel good about yourself on this Friday. Feel good about all the done you have done for so many people. Feel good about the space that you have held for those in your life that have been hurting. Feel good for getting through all the shit that you have gotten through. Feel so good for just getting up today. Feel so good for getting up so many times for this meditation. And even if it's only been once a week, even if you're just catching this on the replay, feel good for taking the time to do this for you. Feel good today because it's Friday and you should. Now look in that mirror again. What is behind you? What is in that reflection? Look at yourself in the face again, in the eyes, and smile. Because you are beautiful and you deserve to feel good. So today, feel good. Claim it, own it, carry it with you. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. 2 more times. Open your eyes when you are ready. So nothing good popped up for me till I was about 20. All I could remember was Disneyland. Like when it said to go back to kindergarten was Disneyland when my dad took me to Disneyland. And then it just was blank. That's why it's funny when I was like, okay, reset if you need to reset. If nothing's coming up, nothing was coming up for me. And it still didn't when I reset. So this is where the journaling comes in, guys. If you haven't been journaling, or those that have been journaling, obviously continue. But if you haven't been, guys, get a little notebook and just jot these things, because it really helps. And then it might come up later, but it also shows where we need to work. I still have a lot of childhood stuff that I got to work through, clearly, because you may think that you're through it, and you may think that you don't have resentments, because I didn't think I did. I was honestly, I'm going to be honest, I was kind of shocked that nothing was coming up. I was like, wow, really? Like, I can't remember any good things. Like, geesh. And then when I hit my 20s, obviously that was like right when my heavy addiction started. So I'm gonna look more into that later, because that shouldn't have been my good times, my happy times. So I'm wondering that, but that's like where my mind kicked in with the good times, the good memories. But yeah, also remember, guys, too, the low vibrational people, and we used to sit there, and some of us still sit there too, like when you want to discuss other people and be like, oh, look at that, I can't believe she's doing that, and da 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 da. But on the flip side, there are a lot of people, because I know we've done it, we've talked about it here in this group, where you're looking at people admiring and talking about how strong they are. And I promise you that people are doing that about us as well. And we forget that. We forget to give ourselves that credit that we need, and that pat on the back. So today, pat yourselves on the back, because I'm patting you all on the back. Pat, 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 pat. We all fucking deserve it. And I think we all are just so kick ass. Oh, hold on. Let me see Melinda. I want to read Melinda's comment. I was shocked too. No good ones. Crazy. I have lots normally. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy, but I'm going to be reflecting on that all day today, to be honest with you. Because I'm like, wow, I can't believe the only thing that came up was Disneyland. I was like, gosh, there had to have been other good times. Now that I'm thinking about like the family reunion. But anyway, write that stuff down. We jot it down. It helps us. But really, when we look in the mirror, oh, and then really quickly too, in the mirror, I don't know what else you guys saw, but what was behind me, it was all black. It was nothingness. It was like I was standing in nothingness. And then when we went back to the mirror, when they told us to go back to the mirror, it was just full of like bright flowers behind me. And it's weird, because I wasn't necessarily feeling like I was sitting in a field of flowers, but in the mirror, I could see the flowers behind me. So it filled in all the black. So I was like, oh, that's much better. That's like, it's much better than the nothingness I saw before. So yeah, so that too, write all that down if you saw anything or what you guys saw. Did anybody want to talk about what they saw? No, it's Friday. We're just gonna soak it in. That's all right. You saw black also behind you. Yeah. Wham, so Wham said she saw black. Did you see anything? Nothing good. Well, it's not that it wasn't good, it's just blank. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I said black isn't always necessarily bad. I think black is great. I love black. Black is the balance, right? Um, but it just means it's not that it's nothing bad. It just means that it's blank, which is so great because blank means we get to fill it in. That's all that means. It's like, oh, it's a blank canvas. Okay, cool. I'm gonna fill that in. Like that's what I got for it. So, but whatever you felt, that's what resonates for you. So you can message me. We could talk about it. But yeah. And then afterwards, you didn't see anything in the second reflection. I'm gonna see if she answers. And remember too, I always tell people, get out of the habit too of saying good and bad. I've gotten really got no, I kept saying dig deeper. Okay, that's good though, because this is like where you realize, and then as you keep doing the meditations, wham, that's when more stuff will come in. So this is great. So it's just a blank canvas. That's all they're really saying. Do you know what I mean? So that's a good thing. Good thing. You kept hearing dig deeper. Yeah. See, well, at least you're hearing them talk though, too. So that's good. That's a good thing. This is all, look, I said, don't say good or bad. And I'm like, that's good. That's a good thing. The whole time I was nervous. Yeah. See, that's not about after we get off, honestly, because what I'm going to do is go dig deeper also. Go back into your meditation. When we get off, go back because it's in those silent moments when people like me aren't talking. In that silence is when you're going to get more. That's why I tried to take that moment to be quiet so that you guys could see the Rolodex of your memories. Do you know what I mean? So if you were nervous, yeah, that's okay. Like I would definitely just go back and lay down and just go back and reflect and see what they say, because it's in that quiet moment that you're going to get more information. You know what I mean? So definitely go back in, because nervous isn't anything. I think it's just that's why I said it just shows where you're vibrating. You're just starting this journey. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I think what the nerves are for me, what I'm getting for you is it's not, it's just, oh, I just heard she's actually excited. So I don't know if you're feeling that, but that nerve that you're feeling is actually a little bit of excitement, which is amazing. Do you know what I mean? So is that resonating for you?
I am excited, but I think it's more of like being excited and not knowing what's to come next. And it makes me nervous. And then so I start digging deeper, and it's like, I don't know. Like, I always go back to second guessing myself. Should I be doing this? Is this the right thing? And like, I'm shaking right now while I'm telling you this because that's like my biggest thing. Should I be doing this? Like, they're telling me to do this, but should I be doing it? And it makes me nervous. Makes me
Mm.
nervous.
You mean should you be doing the meditation?
Just like, following my like everything, like just blocking everything else and just following me. And that's why I've been doing the meditations to guide me. And I keep getting that second guess. Should I be doing this? And I don't know why I keep getting that. I don't know why.
That's definitely fear, and that's your ego. That's definitely fear and ego. You know what I mean? Like that's, yeah. When that nervousness or anything that's of that vibration, we don't want it. Doesn't belong to us. Fear does not belong here. You know what I mean? So in those moments, literally say, that's why I said release your ego, right? In the meditation, because maybe that was you they were talking to. There was a reason why they said, they're like, somebody's not releasing their ego. So they were like, release your ego. Yeah, okay. So that makes sense. But that I literally will tell my ego, I'm like, go scram. Because just like how you talk to your guides, tell your ego to go scram. Say, get out of here. Like, you're the one that's making me scared. You're the one that's scared. I'm not scared. You're the one that wants to hold me back. I'm not holding myself back anymore. So you need to go somewhere with that. Yeah, that's your ego is your fear. And when you can see it as that aspect, you can tell her to go kick rocks. You know what I mean? Like, tell her to get the fuck out. Be like, you got to go right now. Like, seriously. And then just sit there and then try again. But try to release your ego and then go sit again and then message in the group. I'm curious if you're comfortable with that. Fear of the unknown. Yep. She's Melinda said the fear of the unknown, the devil feels safe. That's why I was saying my resentments against the church. They made me so scared of God I wouldn't do any, I mean, oh my gosh, the fear that I lived in of God and the fear of like, I literally up until the fifth grade, or
I
was
don't mean to
sixth or
laugh.
seventh grade, literally everything I did, if I would like grab something, I would literally be like, oh my God, if I do this, God's gonna see me. That's how much of fear I lived, that I literally thought there was a man watching me at all times, every little thing that I did. And I mean, it kind of technically is true. It's your Akashic records, but that was going to judge me for it, was judging me for it. And I was going to go to hell if I didn't make the right choice. That's fear. That's what's coming up for you. Do you know what I mean? The whole tarot and all that, that's all fear. This is a place of beauty. You definitely belong here. Definitely belong here. Yeah. Oh, I can't hear you. You gotta unmute. Oh, okay. She was like,
No,
no.
because it makes sense. Because after who just messaged that the devil knows what you're fearing. When you said I seen black, no, I didn't just see black. I seen the figure behind me. It's there, it's watching. And I really think that's what has a hold of me right now because I'm shaking again talking about it. It's like I'm nervous. I'm nervous. And I don't know why.
You need Reiki, girl. You need to schedule a Reiki session. I'm like, I'm gonna Reiki that shit out of you,
Like
y'all.
it makes me like teary eyed because it makes like I'm nervous. I don't know what's going over my body talking to everybody right now. It's like a vibe and I can feel it and it's strong and it's like no like that's my body tell or not my body, but like, you know, my other side, like you're scared, don't do it. And that's what will push me all the way back. And that happens with everything because I get that feeling and then I'm like, nope, nope, not for me. I'm nervous. I told you I was a nervous person. And then,
Yes.
yeah.
This
And then I
just
just run away. And that's what I do. I do not even finish it. This is probably the longest meditation I've ever done with anybody. And it gives me a good feeling when I come on here. And then, but at the same time, I have that shaky feeling like I'm really nervous and I can't, for like the past 3 meditations, I don't see nothing. I can't dig deep in it because I'm like scared. I don't know.
no, it makes sense. You don't have, and you don't have to force anything either. That's why if you just sit and listen, do you know what I mean? Definitely go. No, they're saying don't. We'll talk after. Let me sit with you on the side. Let me see if I can help you break through that. We'll talk after this. I was like, it's 6:27. We'll let everybody go. But I wanted to record this so that people listening can hear because this is where the growth comes in. Somebody needed to hear what you said today. I promise you. There was a reason. So thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for
Thank
sharing
you.
the vulnerability and what is going through your head because nobody has shared that. The fear and what's going on. So thank you. So anybody else, if you're feeling that or going through that, please message us. Do you know what I mean? Because I am gonna PM her on the side now to try to like work through that. It's kind of hard with everybody's energies bouncing around on this Zoom. Do you know what I mean? But let's sit and like work through that. So if you are having that block also, please reach out to one of us, you know, any of us. It doesn't have to be anybody leading, anybody in the group that you feel comfortable with. Please reach out. We can help. Message on the YouTube if you're not in the Facebook Messenger group. All right, guys. But yeah, let's work through that together because that's fear and that's why we're all here together. We're going to help work through that. So I got you. So I'll PM you. Anybody else feeling that way? You see it's normal. It's don't think that you're doing anything wrong. So just reach out to one of us if that's a block that you're having as well. All right, everybody. So feel good Friday. So Wom, you're still gonna feel good today because you did it and you got through it. And I know you feel good. So I'm gonna message you after. All right, Melinda. Everybody have a great, great weekend. I'll see you on Monday.